Hello guys, and welcome to a Doctor Who figure collection update video by Mastersrewdriver, by me. I don't really do these things, but I'm not just gonna do Club Penguin videos on this channel. I'm gonna do Doctor Who videos for the moment. So I will take you through my whole Doctor Who entire collection. Now, this is my whole collection. There's another shelf on the other side of my bedroom. As you can see, I've got 5 shelves, mostly new ones, and 2 classic shelves. 3 new ones and 2 classic shelves, and moving on to the first shelf. Okay, so this is the Dalek shelf, which is the classic ones from through Doctor Who in the 1960s to the late 1970s, because that's all the Dalek released so far, but there's an Imperial Dalek being released. So, as you can see at the back, we have Daleks from the early 60s, Daleks from the Daleks, just, you know, the Dead Planet Daleks, and the Daleks from the Invasion of Earth, with the Saucer Pilot and the Saucer Commander Dalek. Now we are moving on to the late 60s and into the early 70s. As you can see, I have a Evil the Daleks Emperor's Guard Dalek with the mesh and the new exterminator gun. I have a Genesis Dalek, the Gold Supreme Dalek, and the Gold and Black Emperor Dalek. Gold Supreme is from the Daleks, and the Gold and Black Supreme Dalek is from Planet of the Daleks. What you can see here is more Daleks from the early 70s, John Pertwee's era, and crossing over to Tom Baker's. What we have here is a collection. Oh fuck. So first off, we have another Genesis Dalek, which I like collecting, and I have a Dalek with a machine gun with red eyes with red headlights from Death of the Daleks, one of my favourite stories. Another Dalek from Genesis of the Daleks, and a Suicide Dalek from Destiny to the Daleks. Now, it's a wide range of Daleks, so you know, I think it's a really good collection. Moving on to the second shelf, which is above, which is about the Doctor and the allies of the new series. Now, as you can see, this shelf isn't full of figures yet. I'm collecting more. My End of Time wave hasn't still come. It will come soon, but I don't know when. Moving on. As you can see at the back, there's a Johnson Master, Brannigan, Professor Yana. There's a 10th Doctor wearing a spacesuit. I think you can see the 10th Doctor wearing his long trench coat, Martha Jones and 10th Doctor in Christopher Eccleston's clothes, aka the 9th Doctor. You can see Captain Jack in Series 1, Rose Tyler in her first costume, Rose Tyler in her second costume in Series 2, Laszlo, the pig slave that was half man, half pig, Ood Sigma. You can see Donna. You can also see Mickey Smith with his large gun. Captain Jack with his long coats, which is one of my favourite characters. As Pepperfries at the back. 2 K9s, one rusty one, and one just clean and metal one, and one mocked about him. I think it's the first or second version. I think it's the second. Now, moving on to the Doctor's range. So, as you can see, the trenched coat Doctor at the back. There's another trench coat Doctor at the back also, with a dark blue shirt. There's a Doctor with... There's a 10th Doctor figure with a blue shirt and in a suit. There's a 10th Doctor figure at the front also with a suit, and it's with a white shirt. There's also a Doctor in a blue suit and a kind of light blue shirt with a tie and Mastersrewdriver. There's my custom Time Crash 10th Doctor, which I will be using to star in my serialization of Time Crash. And finally there is Christopher Eccleston. Great Doctor. His episodes were quite sinister, I like him. And also there's Novice Haim with, in Series 3 with a big alien gun. Okay, so I think we are moving on to the shelf above that, which is the Dalek shelf from the new series. Yes. Okay, now I've got a range of Daleks from Series 1 to Series 4, hopefully to get some in Series 5 in the future. And these include Davros, and I've also got a custom up there. Yeah. So as you can see, I got 2 remote control Daleks, the black and gold version. They got six colours wrong. Also a Red Supreme Dalek and a Dalek at the back. As you can see here, I got Dalek Fade damage, back damage. Another Dalek at the back. Dalek Sec with his blue eye painted, and a straight and gun replacement because I couldn't find his gun. A custom Dalek which I haven't finished yet, but I will. 2 Daleks at the back, 1 Assault Dalek, and finally Davros. Yep, that's pretty good. Well, I think it's moving on to the Monsters and Villains shelf, I think, which is above the Dalek shelf, so... No? Oh. Yes, it is. So I've got a huge variety of monsters on this, which include, yeah, I don't know, Cybermen, Cybermen, all that stuff. And I will show you them. So here you can see 2 heavily heads in the empty child. Next we have a Jadoon, Cigarettes Leader, 2 Autons, and a Slovene back. Next we have Cassandra, normal version, and the Sontaran army at the back, at the side. We also have the Cyberman army at the very back, and a Jadoon warrior, I would suppose, or Jadoon trooper. The Cyberman army includes Cyber Leader from the next Doctor, a Cyberman, Cyber Controller, a Cyberman with a gun, Lilith from the Shakespeare Code, and Sec Hybrid, and a Scarecrow. Yeah, that's it, and a werewolf with an Ood and a Quintain at the back. Right, shall we be moving on to the classic shelf, which is at the very top. Now, this is quite a big shelf, so I'll go through it quickly. What we have here is the first, second, and third Doctors, portrayed by William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, and John Pertwee. 2 CD Evans at the back, 1 Vox Robot at the back. Next we have Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor, and Peter Davison, the 5th Doctor at the back as well. We have Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor, and the Nice Warrior in front of him. Very nice. We have Morbius, Creature, the Master, and my custom sontaran, which I made. It turned out very good from the Invasion of Time. We have the big K1 robot at the back, along with a 10th planet Cyberman, an Invasion Cyberman, and two Tomb Cybermen. Right, we have an Earthshock Cyberman here, and we have a Vok robot. Yeah, I've said that. Okay, and finally we have Magnus Grill, Zygon, and a mummy robot, or a silent service robot at the back of the shelf. And of course, you can see in the corner we have a V84 robot in the next set. Very good. Moving on to my next shelf, which is